Hello everybody and welcome to my first episode of my Pokemon Soul Silver Let's Play with a difference. My name is a big camel and today I'm going to be doing the first ever video on this channel, which as I already said is a Let's Play of Soul Silver. However, this one's going to be different, more on that in a bit. So just whilst Professor Elm is chatting a load of rubbish, I'm just going to explain to you how I'm recording this and what I'm using, etc. So I'm recording with a Camtasia Studio 7. It's really simple. I'll put a link in the description. You can go download it if you want to. And I'm playing on a no cache GBA emulator, specifically a zoomed in version, so that it's much bigger whilst I'm recording. I'll also link that in the description. So anyway, yep, I'm sure if you've played this game before, you know what's going on, and none of this really matters. So obviously I'm a boy, and just give myself a name quickly. I think we're going to go for Camel, because that's basically my YouTube name. And yes, my name is Camel. Alright, so I am ready. A grand adventure. Well, let's shrink and get into this game. Off we go. Okay, so I'm hoping that you can't tell, but just in case you can, I forgot to add in the cheat that removes the black screen when you play this game, so I've had to just restart and cut a bit out. You shouldn't have missed much, or anything basically, and I'm hoping it's pretty much not noticeable, but anyway, so our mum's just telling us that our friend was here playing hide and seek with her Marill, all pretty useless information, telling me to go visit the lab next door, and she's just going to give us some essential things for our adventure. You know, I don't know why she's got them for us, but oh well. So, just going to go back to sitting down. She'll probably be doing that every time we visit her. You know, I guess that's all she does, all day, every day. Anyway, so we step outside, about to go to the lab, and then boom! Some crazy Marill bumps into us. I guess that's what happens when you've got Pokemon on the loose. And here comes Lyra, your companion through the game. I don't think you ever actually battle her. That's your rival, who we will see sooner. Or maybe later, I don't know. Anyway, so she comes to stop the Marill from attacking our feet. Probably good. I mean, I'm in a new pair of shoes, ready for adventure. And this town's got wind turbines all over the place. That's pretty cool. So we're going towards the lab, and then who's that? Some crazy guy staring him. Let's speak to him. ... So this is the famous Elm Lab. Yes, it is. What are you looking at? Staring at, sorry. Well, I think it's pretty obvious. Your bright red hair. It's a bit crazy, really. Anyway, in we go to Elm Pokemon Lab. And here we are. Here's the professor. Oh, my mistake. He's not the professor. Because this is the professor, of course, I knew that. Professor Elm. Hi, Camel. I've been waiting for you. Do you know anything about my research? As you know, blah blah blah, Pokemon carried in Pokeballs. But before the Pokeball was invented, people used to walk with Pokemon, just like your friend Lyra does. Yeah, and then they attack your shoes. Pokeballs are great because you can carry many Pokemon, but walking with Pokemon must have some advantages. Could have something to do with how Pokemon grow or evolve, so I'm going to give you a Pokemon. There's a surprise. Can you upside this Pokemon outside of its Pokeball to see if this brings any special feelings or bonds between Pokemon and people? I can do that. The device over there has some Pokemon you could choose from. And then somebody rudely interrupts him with a phone call. Well, an email that sounds like a phone call. Okay. So he speaks to himself whilst reading the email. Hey, listen, I have this acquaintance that people call Mr. Pokemon. What a weird name. He keeps finding weird things and raving about his discoveries. I just got an email from him saying that this time it's real. Probably just another Pokemon egg. I wonder. Wait, I know. You can go in our place, right? We can count on you. You can choose one of the Pokemon over there. Alright, cool. So, I wonder if I can make off with 3 and not let him see. We'll try. I already know which Pokemon I'm getting, and because we're only using one Pokemon through the playthrough, the starter I get doesn't matter really. So I'm just gonna get the Totodile because I might need it for Surf or Whirlpool. I'm hoping it can learn it without leveling up. If not, I might have to grind it or get a new water Pokemon. Anyway, we have a Totodile. Not that we are ever going to use it. Should I give a nickname to the Totodile? Yes, I should. And I'm gonna let it know what I think of it with a nice little nickname. So we're gonna call it "Is Useless the nickname you want?" Yes, it is. Alright, so I got myself a useless Totodile, and Professor Elm is asking me whether I like walking with it. Yeah, it's alright. I can take it all the way to his house, and I can heal it with that machine. Well, I don't need to, because it's not battling. Yes, so for the first part, seeing as I can't catch any Pokemon, I'm just gonna run away from all the battles. And on the way out, the Professor's aide gives us these potions, which is very nice of him. And so I put the potions in the medicine pocket. They're weak in the beginning, not mine. Don't hesitate to use a potion if you think you're in danger. I will not. Alright, so off we go to the big wide world. And Lyra is here again. And her Maril. I hope she's got it on a leash this time. Camel. So you picked a Totodile, that's a cute Pokemon. Yep, sure is. When you walk with it, it'll become more friendly. You should turn around and talk to it sometimes too. Oh, that's right. Why don't you show it to your mum? See ya. Alright, so gotta go show it to our mum. Don't think she really cares, but oh well. So, off we go back to my house. My in-game house, obviously. And open the door. And oh look, she's changed to face the table. Oh, Camel. That's a cute Pokemon you have. Professor Elm must have given it to you. No. Oh, Professor Elm has a task for you, you say. What kind of task? It is a bit difficult. But when someone makes that kind of request of you, it must be important. Well, that's right. I completely forgot. Your Poké gear came back from the repair shop. Here you go. Right, so we get a phone, which really we could do without, because it's just annoying. Because we get called in the middle of the game. It's sort of irritating. So I'm going to say I know how to phone people, but she's going to tell me anyway. Because the game is assuming I'm a 3-year-old. Anyway, off we go. Might never visit our mum again. Don't know. Maybe we'll go back one day. Show her our great new Pokemon. Right, so yeah, I realise this is really slow and laggy, and I apologise for that. I might try and fix it for the next episode. And so, as we are about to leave, another interruption. Professor Elm, wait 1 second. And he comes scurrying over as fast as his old age legs can. Must be all the old age that's making him forget these things. Seems like everyone's forgetting stuff today. So he gives us his phone number, which we don't want because he's just going to ring us at annoying times for no reason. Perhaps he'll ring us later on. Who knows? Anyway, so we're going to make our way towards Cherry Grove, and I'm going to run from battles because I don't want to level up the Totodile because obviously I'm not using it, and I don't want to risk killing the Pokemon I want to catch when I find one. And obviously I can't catch one yet because we don't have the Pokedex or Pokeballs. So I think I'm going the right way. I hope so. And please don't run into anything. Well, we're doing well so far. Not running into anything. There's a guy wearing pink and blue. I guess if he can pull it off, he can wear whatever he wants. So off we go. Back into the grass. And we are doing well. We've not found anything yet. Oh, I shouldn't have said it. Oh well, let's see what our first Pokemon is. and it's a Pidgey. Do not want, and we're just going to run anyway, because we can't catch it anyway, and we don't want experience. Get out of the grass. Can't get that apricorn. Don't really want it anyway. Just hop over this ledge, just for the fun of it. And our little crocodile thing is trotting alongside us. And then, yet another scary old man comes up to us, telling me that I'm a rookie trainer. I'm not. I've got a lot of experience in Pokemon battles. He's going to teach me anyway, don't have a choice. And then he realises that he can run faster than us, even though he's about 5 times our age, because he's wearing special shoes. Oh well. He said he'll slow down for us, that's nice of him. He could just take his shoes off. So yep, he's telling us about Pokemon Center, everyone knows about that. Telling us about the Pokemart, again, everybody knows about that. And don't really care about this. Because, obviously, having played the game many times before, it's really quite common knowledge. So, this is Route 30. And blah blah blah, that's where Mr. Pokemon's house is. He's going to show us the sea for some reason. He's going far too quickly. And there's a guy just standing there, chilling. Again, pink and blue. I guess that's the new craze. So, here we get to his house, with the interesting window feature up there. And he's going to give us a pair of running shoes of our own, which is pretty nice because we don't like to walk slowly, do we? I hope they're in my colour and my size. How does he know my size? He's just met me. Anyway. Touch sprint button on the touchscreen to sprint. Hold the B button down to sprint as well. Alright. So. No point going to the mart yet. We can't buy Pokeballs and I don't need potions. And I'm not going to go up here because I know that the old man will appear once again. And I think we're going to stop it there. You know, we've reached about the 12-minute mark maybe. And so that'll do for this episode. This has been Camel, and I'd really appreciate it if you could give me some constructive criticism or just positive feedback if you really like the video. So just leave that in the comments, and a like would also be really appreciated, and I'll bring you the next episode as soon as I can. So thanks very much. See you. Bye.